The Great British Coin Hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary, you get one free entry. Every single raffle, make your collection dazzle. TGBCHraffle.com, TGBCHraffle.com.
Hello, how are we doing? Everybody all right? Oh, I ain't logged in. I always do that. I come on, I think, oh, I'm ready, and I ain't ready because I ain't logged in. Oh dear, oh dear. There we go. Come on, I think, oh, I'm ready, and I ain't ready. There we go. Live chat. There we are. So we've got Chloe Walton, straight in she is. Lady Robbins, Wayne Wraithby, Stevie Fraser, Dragon Lord, Andy Walton, Katie G. Just got a load of notes in. I'll show you the. We just got delivered from abroad. Look at them. All brand new. And that's a blue one, all brand new. They call that a brick. So there'll be loads of uncirculated banknotes, and of course, when someone wins 8 or 10 or 20 or whatever, they'll come consecutive. You know, I'll search them out so that you get running numbers, which will be handy. Stick that under there. Cheers, bit of subliminal, Dragonall coins. I must get another Nota 288 mug. Who else we got? Oh, we've got some more coming in. DB2 Hull, Raftree, Derek Clark, Phil Sanderson, Simon Rogers, Lady Robbins, RJ Coins. Everybody shared. Has everybody shared the stream? Because remember, share the stream and you get a bonus. I haven't picked Wednesday's prizes yet. So far, I've only done the memberships and the raffle credits. Been a bit busy, so I will catch up with that probably over the weekend or next week. I put a little video up earlier on for a bit of a deal on the memberships for buying one of each across the board. So have a little look at that when you get a moment. Pop in and see it. Andy Walton received my TGBCH coins today. Very impressed. Excellent. Anybody else receive stuff through the post? Some of you must have received some stuff through the post. Oh, and I'll just hold it up. So these are all the people that have got guesses. Right, so if you can pause it later on or something, see your name there. Go back a bit. Right, and then you can have a look, see your name there. So have a pause later on. Okay, that's that. We need a bit of paper for the numbers. I really like the colour coin. Yeah, I like the colour coin. I'm getting my head around how we can put a photograph. If we can do that to that colour coin, if we can make it like that NHS one, I don't see why we can't take an ordinary photograph of somebody and put that on a coin in colour. Because they've done it really well. I mean, it's not going to peel off or anything, is it, Phil? It's like it's got some kind of lacquer over it or something, you know, laminate or lacquer or something like that. So I think there's an idea there that, you know, that we could capitalise on, because nobody's offering that service. I mean, you couldn't do it so that somebody could just order one coin with their photograph on, but there might be a way of you know, of doing it so that someone could have their photograph on a coin, or a photograph of a member of the family or someone that's died or someone like that. They have the photograph on the coin, so, and then, you know, they get so many coins that they can then give away to members of their family and friends and things like that as keepsakes. And then maybe we keep the rest and sell them as friends of TGBCH. Something like that is what I've been thinking about the idea of. I'll just do my phone. There it is. Plug that in. So not too sure yet how it would work, but I think there is you know, there's movement there. I think there's an area there that we could tap into. I really do like them, and I can't show it on the screen too well because, as you know, you've seen the coin, and it doesn't do it justice to just push it up to the camera, really. So I'm not too sure about that. Hello, Dennis. So everybody shared, have they? Everybody shared and ready. Colour photos of city landmarks would be cool, yeah. And, you know, I'm already in the process of doing a load of non-colour ones. So we'll have to see what comes. Just noticed I got COA number 1. Excellent. I haven't held any of the number 1s back. I did think of it and I thought, well, maybe there's an extra few quid could be raised there if we, you know, by selling the number 1s, etc. And then I thought, no, that just wouldn't be right. So I didn't even keep them for myself. I've just let them all go out. So some of you have got all the low COAs that there are, and it's in order. And like at the moment, I'm printing them off. I found a way of printing them off and doing it so that they're all in order. Whoever comes in first gets the lowest COA. That's how I've done it. Right, let's start. We've got a few, what we got today, we've got a VE day set. That comes with about half a dozen coins in it. We've got one of those up for grabs, and then we've got all of the domains up for grabs. And then, according to my sheet here, we have a Gold Boy Scouts tagged on the end. So we'll have to see. But I do like the idea of the colour coins. The only thing with the colour coins is there's nowhere to put the date. There's no way of putting the date on it. So, and you can't put any extra writing or the date or anything like that on. So if I do a colour coin, then it has to be, the date has to go on the COA, I think. But they're all, they're a test at the minute. You know, the ones that we're producing at the moment are a bit of a test. And as I've said all the way through, there's not going to be more than 1,000. I won't cheat like 288 Group or the Royal Mint. I won't cheat and make more, even if something sells really well. You know, the idea being, that's it. As time goes on, further and further and further down the line, people that come along, you know, in 6 months' time or a year's time that didn't know about us now, and they start collecting our coins, and then they'll want the ones that are sold out, and they can only buy them off of people like you. Any guesses to read out? Yes. Excuse me. We have Michelle, 9,961 up to and including 10,000. That's it. That's it. The other people that are yet to have guesses are Michael Bloxon 117, Colin Heath 117, Calvin Lambert 78, Robert Barnes 117, Bruce Coombs 117, Kieran Elms 78, Mark Dando 39, John White 39, John Warner 156, Mick Smith 39, Andy Babb 39, Scott Donaldson 39, Tracy Murgatroyd 39, Kian Regan 78, Katrina Elms 39, Derek Clark 117, Keith Brady 39, David Joins 78, And last but not least, Greg Gawthorpe, 39. Those are all the people that have yet to have guesses. And if they all had it, we would have a winner. Yes, get on with it, Ian. Ready? 3, 2, 1, off you go. I concur too. Shut up. Get on with it. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. And we have straight away Dragon Lord coins, number 39. 2 people went for number 39, Dragon Lord coins and Andy Walton. On my phone, it's Stevie Fraser first. And Stevie Fraser is a 5. So that's 50 quid for you, Mr. Fraser. Steve Fraser. There we go. Oh, sorry, 39. Oops. There it is, 39. And I will go straight onto here. Do it. And the first one we've got is the VE set. Victory in Europe set. I'm going to try my best to stay away from war. Don't like the war ones. I just don't think we should commemorate it. Do you know what I mean? Everybody wants to commemorate killing. Cool. There's a few people that definitely want this. Michelle Robbins wants this, and so does Richard Brabin. They're the 2 people that want it more than anyone else by the look of it. Richard Brabin. How many entries did we have on that one then? Richard Brabin, well done. During the war, yes, exactly. Cool, look at all them. All draws today are double ups, except the VE day, of course. First one up is AnneJessup.com. Woohoo, going in heavy work. It did for you, it didn't for Michelle. You both went in heavy there, but only one of you can have it, you see. That's what John was saying the other day. It doesn't matter how much you spend on it, only one person can win it. There will be another one of those, Michelle, coming up for grabs, I believe. Chris Dyer. Coupon. Coupon. See what Chris has won. That was £50 for Steve Fraser. I should watch, shouldn't I, in case a flipping gold comes sailing past. Might get done again, mightn't I? £50 raffle credit. So that's double to 100. I think we ought to stop these double ups, didn't you? They get a bit expensive, they do. Bit expensive. Next one up is Brexit20.com. Here's the next one. Pardon me. This message was deleted. Stop them, mate. Trebles, he says. Get away. You just want to cost me, you do. Mr. David joins. And what's he going to get? Oh, I guess. Got a pair of shoes to show you. I've texted Chris to ask him to make a raffle for them. I bought a pair of shoes, got them in a sale. They were 85 quid's worth. It was the original price. A TGBCH coin. Next one up is changechecker.com. Changechecker.com. Yes, I bought this pair of shoes in a sale. They were originally 85 quid, and I'll show you them when the camera's on me when we do the break. And they're nice. They're loafers. They're nice. I bought them to wear around the house, being as I work in the house all the time. And but see, really, I'm like a 10.5, and you don't get halves anymore. So if it's a, and these are like a large 11. Whereas another, because I generally have size 11 and most shoes fit me okay. Derek Clark. But these are just a little tiny bit big. So they need, so if you've got, you know, if you're a size 11 and you're sort of, you're not a small 11, or you could be a small 12. You know what I mean? Then they'd be handy. Nice loafers they are. So I'll show you them in a bit. They're going to go up in a raffle. Might as well raffle them off and send them back. So we're on changechecker.com. Derek Clark has won. He's got a car coin. What have I got that's a car coin? He may very well swap yet anyway. Joker holders can swap any prize for 3 TGBCH coins. Just letting you know that. I added that too. I haven't let the team know yet. I forgot. Sorry, team. I added that to the leaderboard page this morning. So if you're a Joker holder, you can swap any prize for 3 TGBCH coins. And you can choose them as well. You just got to message me. Hi Ian, I've just joined Patreon. Well done, Chloe. Derek Clark for a quick double up. Cheeky double up there, look. Nobody watching. He just nipped in there. Well done, Chloe. Thank you very much. You'll be on that wheel for Monday. Stevie Fraser, I've just sent you that voucher by WhatsApp. So that's been done. Ten times old 5 and 10p mixed. 10 times old 5p. Derek's had some guesses. Cross him off this list. And although you can see his guesses, I'll read Katie, I will still read them out. 117 guesses there. So Derek has guessed. Let's have a little look. Derek has guessed. The next one up is change-checker.com. Meanwhile, guesses from Derek, 178 to 189, not correct. 480 to 499, not correct. 3,629 to 3,635, not correct. 7,125 to 7,185, not correct. 7,282 to 7,299, not correct. This one has dragged on, hasn't it? I can't remember who picked the number. Did I get Fran to pick it or did I pick it? Peter Joins is coming in for a go. Now remember, everybody that's in, if you haven't shared the stream, make sure you share it in order to get the bonus. Steve, you did share the stream, didn't you? I keep meaning to ask everybody. When I give the prize out, I'm basing the prize on the fact that you have shared the stream. So if you haven't shared the stream, be honest and say. A set of 2018 penguins for Mr. Joinsy. $2018 penguins. There we go. Yep, set it start, share to spread. Thanks, Steve. Change-checker TV is next. Don't know if I let you know this before. Can't remember, actually. But we are working on, at the moment, changechecker.com. And we're working on it being a vendor site. So it's going to be a coin-related sale site, a bit like eBay, where you can list your items for sale, except it won't be as expensive. That's coming down the pipe a little bit. Just let you know we're working on that. Oh yes. So we've got, I've got to go back there in a minute. Michael Bloxham. So let's go back. Chris Dyer was £100 raffle credit. David Joins is 2 TGBCH coins. Derek Clark is 2 car coins. Derek Clark is 2 lots of times 10, 5p and 10p mixed. Peter Joins is 2 lots of 2018 penguins. And Michael Bloxham is 2 times 10 Commonwealth, is that? Yep, so that's 20 Commonwealth. And if you know what you want to swap for and you are watching, then please tell us on the stream. It does make it a lot easier rather than messaging me later. If you have to message me later, that's fine, because you might be watching on catch up. But if you can, let us know in the stream. Changecheckers.com, or text me whilst we're watching the stream. Pardon me. Changecheckers.com. And it's David Joins again. Andy Walton, how do you get a Joker? A permanent one, Andy, is by signing up to pay it for any of them. The cheapest one is £30 a month, David. Or you win one. And if you win a Joker, you keep the Joker for as long as it takes for somebody else to land on the Joker and win it off you. So you could be lucky, you could end up having a Joker for a month, but there we go. Chloe Walton's Patreon's email just come in. You could end up keeping it for a few weeks or a month. Swap for raffle credit for Michael Bloxham. That'll be a £50 raffle credit for Michael Bloxham. 10 Queen Elizabeth II half pennies. 10 times QE2 half D. So that'll be 20. 20 QE2 half P. And a £50 raffle credit for Michael Bloxham. Because it's a double up. Next up, we've got chrisinson.com. The fastest and easiest way to get a Joker, to make sure that you can have a permanent Joker, is to sign up, and the cheapest way is to sign up for £30 a month at PayHip. That also gives you one spin a month with the multiplier and puts you in the PayHip draws. Mick Smith. And as I've said before, there's not a single person that's gone gold on YouTube, gold on Patreon, and then took out a permanent Joker on PayHip to get a full Monty. There's not one person that's sucked it and then gone, nah, don't like the taste, and binned it. Not one. 10 Ireland times 2 is 20 times Ireland. And then we have a break. So that's got to tell you something, isn't it, really? You know, when you know that people have done it and nobody's binned it, nobody's gone, nah, it's too much, I'm not making any money out of it, whatever. People are on live now, they'll tell you, you know, they're making enough money out of reselling on eBay to easily pay for it and make a profit. So these are the shoes I was telling you about. I think they're really nice. Loafers, they are. Obviously, only suit somebody that's size 11, but you've got to have a big 11 foot. I've got big feet, but brand new. I've only worn them around the house. And that was only for a couple of hours, just to try them out. So they've only been worn on carpet. So they're going up in a raffle, and you can win them for free, or you can buy an extra couple of tickets, entirely up to you. But it says they're size 11. It says base of London, and quality shoes, 85 quid worth it's supposed to be. Size 45. I think I'm a 44, which is like a half size smaller. Anyway, so if you'd like to win them, then still going well for me, covering the outlay and more. Exactly. You know, that tells you an awful lot. It's like, it's well worth being gold, and then PayHip. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. That went a bit quick. There we go, Phil Sanderson. Phil's got it. I went for the original cost of the shoe, a number 85. So, oh, there we are. Number 85. And Phil is, what's Phil? Phil is a 2, so it's 20 quid worth for you, Phil. So I will do your one, Phil Sanderson. Write that down. Break, Phil Sanderson. £20 membership. Dinosaur50p.com is next. Mark Bennett's got a prize. What's he got? What's he got? What's he got? £25 raffle credit for you, Mark. Well done. Don't forget the swap group. Me and Andy Walton have used it. Yes, absolutely. I said 85 first on my stream. But it's what shows on your phone. Yeah, exactly. It's what shows on my phone. But I'm going to double check just in case. There's Phil's. No, it's not there. Yeah, yours is under Phil's by about half a dozen or so. Tracy Murgatroyd. This is ianglenn.co.uk. Tracy Murgatroyd. Well done to Tracy. What am I looking for? There you go, Phil. Just sent it to you, mate. Penguin coin. So that'll be 2 times penguin coins. And Mark Bennett is 2 times £25, isn't it? So it's £50 membership voucher for him. Everything's a double up. I keep forgetting. 2 penguin coins for Tracy. £50 raffle credit for Mark Bennett. And now we're on EMPLambert.com. Bum, bum, bum. SO Blue. Who remembers that? Used to be on the telly all the time, didn't it? Bum, 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 bum. SO Blue. David Sands. TGBCH Prize Wheel Swap Group is what you want to look for on Facebook. Go and join that and you can do some swapsies. I'm sure it doesn't just have to be the prizes that you win off us. You might want to, you know, you could have something else that you haven't won off us, but you want something that someone else has won and you could swap whatever it is with them. You know, it doesn't have to be swapping prizes that have been won. That will be 20 times Commonwealth. Ian's.tv now. Mr. Joins, I reckon. And it is. David joins for a treble up today. Hat trick. $15, so that'll be 30 uncirculated. Next one is iplambert.com now. Bruce Coombs. Share, copy. Live chat. Live chat, live chat. Bruce Coombs gets. That was a 2018 Penguins, wasn't it? Yes, thank you. 2 times 2018 Penguins. QGardens50p.com now. It can be absolutely, for the swap group, it can be absolutely anything. It'll be, it's Derek that's running the swap group. So, you know, if he wants to swap a freezer for a load of coins, that's entirely up to him. He's running the swap group. He can, it's up to him what he allows and what he doesn't allow. Bobby Anderson. But for example, someone might win some first aid covers and don't want them. And they might have something that they haven't won necessarily. But they might have, I don't know, let's just go for something wild and ridiculous. They might have a brand new pair of slippers that they don't want. They could swap them for the first aid covers or something like that. It's whatever. Joker. Bobby Anderson gets a joker. If you could write that down on your lists, Katie and Lorna. Joker. Bobby Anderson. He's got the joker till someone else lands on it. Now we find out what he's won. Oops, that one's running out of juice. I'll have to fill that up later. That's the other one. There it is. Pardon me, I picked a number. Ooh, that was close. That was close. So that'll be 20 times 5p and 10p. Old large. Next, it's martinmcdade.com. Now listen here, Mr. Clark, Mr. Fraser, and Mr. Dyer. You're going to get me in trouble, you are. Keep having conversations like that. David joins. Mr. Joins has done well today. That's 4, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you've got the money and you want to be able to get on every single wheel and you want an absolute phenomenal bargain, I'll put a video up to explain one. So that'll be 20 George V pennies. 20 times. I'm just in the process, funny enough, of sheeting up some George V. Because before I was doing all the same date, but I'm managing to do every a sheet of completely different dates. So if you're watching, David, this one will have 20 different dates on it. Each coin will be a different date. Hotless TV is up next. I want to order 75 lots of COAs, and it's going to be 3.5 grand just for the COAs. Can you believe that? It's a lot of printing. That's 75,000 COAs. John White. And there's also one for Ian's Bandits. If you fancy being a bandit, there's a coin there for Ian's Bandits. Don't take notice of the photographs that are up at the moment. They're just the artwork photographs that the people made in order to make the coin. I wish they would come out looking like that, but they don't. And there's one for Ian's Bandits, there's one for hashtag Blame Ian, and there is 2 birthday ones, birthday Starburst and a birthday Streamers. Great idea to give someone that's got a birthday that collects coins. So that will be John swaps everything for raffle credit, and he pays 150, so he can swap for 50 quid. 50 quid times 2 is £100 raffle credit for John. If you want to be able to swap any prize for 50 quid's worth of raffle credit, you need to be on the £150 a month. Take it. Oh, my eyes have gone funny. So that's why I put that deal up that I put up this morning in the video. Get a couple of people on that, and that will pay for the COAs. Pay for one bit at a time. And you get 50% back too. John Warner. This is paddleduck50p.com. And then we've got another break. Date run. 2 times date run. Cool. Give you a quick flash again. That's them shoes, brand new, going up in the raffle. Loafers. Quality shoes they are as well. I'm disappointed because I was going to use them as slippers. Right then, so I've done another number. 3, 2, 1, go. And make sure you've shared the stream. Let's see what we've got. Can you guess the number that I've written down? I think your number's a bit high there, Phil. 130,000. There we go, Mr. Walton. Mr. Walton. 30, number 30. I'll show you the ticket. He's the first one on my phone with number 30. And Andy Walton is a 4. So that's Andy Walton, £40. Next one up, we've got royalmint.tv. Lorna Trequere. Well done, Lorna. Your voucher's been sent to you, Andy. Don't know who that is, but we'll have to let it ring. Catch up with them later. 5 farthings, and today's a double up, so that is 10 times farthings. Sorry about the phone ringing. We'll just have to put up with it. Next up, we've got royalmint.email. I only just added the farthings to the wheel. Had an interesting inquiry. David joins again. What you need, Mr. Joins, is a permanent joker. Tell you what's interesting. I had an inquiry from as far afield as Myanmar for 100 of the Myanmar coins. Didn't expect to get that so quick. Expected to get it, but not so quick. Five banknotes multiplied by 2 is 10 times banknotes. Going to get some of these new ones. Next up will be royalmint.net. Doreen Ball. Doreen Ball. Let's see what she gets. Is that a bit nice for Doreen? Exclude that. So yeah, so that deal I put up this morning, put up on the other video, is on the £3,500 one of each across the board, so where you get one of each on all of the wheels, and you get it for half price, 1,750. That'll be 20 times sixpence. Next up is snowman50p.com. You get it for 1,750, and you get 50% of that back as a membership voucher. So if you can afford it and you bought 2 of them, you would then get a third, essentially, one across the board on all of them for free, because you'd have 2 rebate vouchers for $875. But there's not many of those available. I just want to cover the money for the COAs, get that done and out of the way. David Joyne's going to do it again, is he? What's he stepped in today, eh? Whatever you stepped in, David, I want to step in it. David Joynes, just goes to show you, if you're on all the wheels, it can be Christmas. And if you're on all the wheels and you've got a joker, then it definitely can be Christmas every week. There's the link to swap prizes. If we ask them nicely, they might even put the link up to the video so you can see that. It's about 7 minutes long. It's not long. I haven't waffled on for too long, only about 7 minutes. Took me 7 minutes to say what I could have said in 3, really. David joins another 2 TGBCH coins. He's going to win the set. Next up, we've got the GreatBritishCoinHunt.com. And then we've got 3 more and another break. And if anybody does go for that big one, if you can, send me the money direct to the bank, because then I can process it faster and order the COAs faster. David Joynes has done it again. This hasn't happened for a while, when one person has won so many. What's that, 8 times now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Not bad going. We ain't finished yet. What's he got this time? He's going to get a TGBCH coin again, look. David, please buy me a lottery ticket. Yeah. So that'll be 20 pre-decimal. And I will do the same as I did for you last time, David. 20 times pre-decimal. It'll come out of that box that's got a load of unsorted in it. TheGreatUSACoinHunt.com. Have we had one person win so many? I think the last person that won so many was Derek Clark when he was on all the wheels and he had no competition. Talk of the devil, look. Keith Brayley. Let's see what Keith gets. So that'll be 30 Ireland coins. I've got just the thing out there. WestminsterCoins.com we're on now. John Warner or Derek Clark. Derek keeps coming close today, but no cigar for him. John Warner. Pardon me. Winnie the Pooh or a sheet of coins. So that becomes 2 sheets of coins. And then lastly, before the break, WWF50p.com. I just got notification on the small albums, and they're going to be about 25 production days. John White. Who gets to swap any win for £50 worth of raffle credit. He's on the £150 a month pay it. Mind you, it's paid him. He's won, you know, he's won what? How many gold coins has he won now? 5, 6? He's got no competition really. 20 island coins. So that'll be another £100 worth of raffle credit because he will swap that. Alright then. So, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure you've shared the stream. People are tuning in now to see what happens with the gold. Boom, 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 boom. That's so blue. There we go. Mr. Dyer. Mr. Dyer's done it. Number 13. Unlucky for some, but lucky for him. Number 13. Crossed off. That's Mr. Dyer with a little win. Chris Dyer is a full Monty because he's gold on gold on YouTube, gold on Patreon, and he's on Pay It. Full Monty, he gets £100. Not bad, if I say so myself. Minimum spend £100. Publish. Thank you, sir. Let's send that over to you. That's been sent. So we're now on the YouTube members, and this is a ×2. Popcorn King. What's he got 2 of? Sheet of coins times 2 sheets of coins. 2 times sheet of coins. And I had 13 way up top. Did ya? Did ya? Way up top. Let's see how far I can go up. Got Lady Robbins 13 at 16.05. Jeffrey Brinklow's number 13 before that at 16.05. And DB2 Hull number 13 at 16.05. But I have Chris Dyer before that. So here we go, look. And it wasn't before then that I can see. So, oh, sorry, thanks, Chris. So there's Chris Dyer. He's there. And then if we go up, there's DB2 Hull there. And if we go up a bit more, there's Mr. Jeffrey, 13. If we go up a bit more, Lady Robbins is number 12. Lady Robbins, number 13. So, and remember, it's always by my phone. You've got to remember that sometimes with you guys, it will show up on your devices. You'll be on top and you'll think, hang on, that's a bit unfair. My name came first. On your computer, it might do, but not on mine. That's all right. It happens a lot. That's why we made the rule quite some time ago that whoever's doing the giveaway, it's for whatever it is on their device, and then that way, that's the steward's inquiry over then. Next, we've got the gold members on YouTube. Was I lucky? Did I win? Yep, you just won 2 sheets of coins a minute ago on the YouTube members one. Now we're on the YouTube gold members. Look, your name's still there, look, on the wheel from the last spin. See you later, Derek. Don't forget to go and see Derek at the group, TGBCH Prize Wheels Swap Group. So that's 60 coins, and if you sell them for £2 each, that's 120 quid. If you sell them for £1 each, it's 60 quid. Oh, is Tracy going to get it? Is Tracy going to get it? Or is it RJ? Is Tracy going to get it? Oh, RJ. Thank you, Jeffrey. What we got? RM packaged, maybe. Is it going to slip onto there? Nope, a sheet of coins. And what's his double up? Because of course, if you've got a double up going on and you get your double up on a Friday, that goes, it's 4 times you've got then, isn't it? But it's not. So 2 sheets of coins, 2 times sheets of coins. That's the other thing about being a pay hit member, getting a permanent joker. You get to pick a prize that you can double up on. And I'm still giving some thought to making it so that Patreon members now, all members, I'm still giving some thought to making it so that if you're on the £55 pay it, you can choose 2 prizes to double up, and if you're on the 95 you choose 3, and if you're on the 150 you choose 4. I'm still looking at that idea. There's the link to swap your prizes. And the video I was talking about earlier on, that's in our list of videos, but it's also in the advert playlist. I put it in there because it's a sort of an advert, so I'll put it in there. Robert Barnes, about time you got one. You need to be on a few more wheels, Robert. Let's see what you're going to get this time. Megalosaurus, so that's 3 times 3 Megalosauruses. Next, we've got the Patreon Gold. And with the Joker, whether you win a Joker or whether or not you buy a Joker by getting one on PayHip, you use that on any prize you win at any point on the wheels. This is the Patreon Gold members. And as you can see, not a lot of competition on the Gold members on Patreon, which is why these people do so well. Considering the wheel spun 3 times a week. Scott Donaldson, who swaps every prize for £30 worth of raffle credit because he's on the £55 pay hit. And he's another one that does very well on the golds on the raffle. Both John and Scott work a system of like chucking everything at the raffle, and then there's a couple of other people that work a system of chucking everything on membership credits. You know, I love seeing people's systems, different systems. £45 membership voucher, so it would have been a £135 membership voucher, but Scott will want £90 worth of raffle credit instead. Next, we've got the Pay It members. What's that, Lady Robbins? £50 for... Got to have a system, RJ says. Everybody has a system. Every single person that goes in a casino has a system. Even the people that tell you they haven't got a system, they've got a system. Derek Clark, he goes off for a shower and then he wins. Derek Clark. About time you have one today. And it's also a multiplier wheel. So, what has he got? 15 Isle of Man coins multiplied by how many times? Oh, did he win earlier as well? Oh yeah, right at the beginning he won, yeah. 2 on the trot. So he's had a hat trick at least. And Derek is on pay it, so he gets 1 there. Not there. And he's not there. So he adds 1 to whatever he lands on. 3 times plus 1 is 4 times. 4 15s are 60, so he gets 60 Isle of Man coins. Or he can swap. Because that's a times 6, he might swap that for, if I know Derek, he'll probably swap that for £200 worth of membership vouchers. Another Pay It Gold members next. Pay It Gold. And it's going to go to Chris. And it's not hit a silver coin today. Someone might still bag some silver. Who knows? Go, 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 go. Sheet of coins, which he may very well swap. And then a multiplication swap. So that'll be £30 worth of raffle credit multiplied by, and Chris is a full Monty because he's gold on YouTube, he's gold on Patreon, and he's got the Pay It. So he gets 3 points plus whatever it lands on. He could do me up like a kipper, he could. But he's got the minimum 6 times 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 threes are 18, so he gets £180 raffle credit. And you can get this too if you're on PayHip. Gold on YouTube, gold on Patreon, and any PayHip. PayHip Platinums. Who's it going to be? We just got into watching, as you know, I watched a bit of telly. We watched all the Harry Potter's films in order. Now we've just started on the Hobbits. We've watched the 3 Hobbit films, and now it's the Lord of the Rings. It's the last one tonight. We've fested on Hobbits and Lord of the Rings. Derek Cry again. Derek Clark. Got his name for a second. Derek Clark. And he gets an extra 1 point on the multiplication wheel. If you're into making money out of selling the stuff that you win, you definitely want Gold YouTube, Gold Patreon, and get on PayHip. 2 moves forward. Boys. Sheet of stamps. Times whatever it lands on, he adds 1 point to it. I'm finally getting into Breaking Bad, just a decade late. Yeah, we watched it, and it was all right for a bit, but we didn't watch it till the end. We watched it up until he went in the desert, and that was it. Got fed up with it. Didn't hold our attention. But some people watched it all the way through. John loved it. He watched it all the way through. 3 times plus 1 is 4 times. 4 times sheet of stamps. Next, we've got the team members times 3. Yeah, see, you know, different folks, different strokes for different folks. Breaking Bad was brilliant. I loved it. I enjoyed it for a while, but then I just lost the oomph for it. And then we have another break. I binged watched it on Netflix. I think most people do now. Richard Brabin. They've turned into the big players, haven't they? Netflix. They make more programs than anybody else. What are you going to win, Richard? What are you going to win? What are you going to win? Trump. Chris has just started watching Trumpton. I remember Trumpton. Two moves forward, that's 5 £1 coins multiplied by 3, so that's 15 times £1 coins. Unless he swaps. Pew, pew, Barley McGrew, Cuthbert Dibble, grub. I remember that. Them were good times, they were. I saw a post, I had to share it. And it was a picture of a box of crayons. I had to share it on Facebook. And the caption was, when I was 9, all I wanted was a new packet of crayons. Nowadays, kids of 9, they want a brand new iPhone. Right then, I've put a number down. Swap for raffle credit, says RJ Coins. Okay, swap for raffle credit. That's 36 deep, £90 worth of raffle credit for RJ. the more you swap for raffle credit, the more I like it, or membership credit, because it means less wrapping and packing for me. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, off we go. Are you ready? And it's RJ Coins for a bonus. Look at that. Number 33 he's gone for, which is what I wrote down. That was a quick one. And RJ, I believe, is a full Monty, isn't he? Why is he not on that list? He should be on this list. I don't know why you're not on this list. Maybe you ain't won one yet. Or you haven't won one for a while, since before I maybe made this list. So RJ is gold on YouTube. He's gold on, yeah, gold on Patreon. And he's on PayHip. So he is a full Monty, which is 100 quid. 100 quid. There I spend 100 quid. Next up, we've got the free for all 100, which is a double up. Oops. Chelsea Anderson. Well done, Chelsea. Just sent it to you, Richard. That's in your WhatsApp. Oh, written it in the wrong place. Chelsea, 3, Chelsea Anderson, 6 times half crown. And then that is Richard. Next up is the referrals. And what did he win? £100 membership. I've sent it to you. Simply get somebody to spend a £5 at TGBCH raffle, 25 quid at the Great British Coin Hunt, which if you bought a set of coins would cost you that, and text me and you're on the referral wheel. Derek Clark. It's that simple. Clark, what's he going to get? A change checker coin. So that'll be 3 times change checker coin. Next, we've got the Super Wheel members. A couple more people got added to that now because they've hit the required number of points. Mr. Jeffrey, you're on it today. You get the required number of points. 1,963 points you've got to hit. Even when a domain's on sale, it's still the original point value. So at the moment, you've got, what's on sale at the minute? martinmcdade.co.uk, I think it is, which is a £39, so that's 50 points. Even though it's on sale for 12 quid, £12 something or other, you still get 50 points. And it's Katie. Oh, just squeezed in, you did, Katie. Just squeezed it. Gibraltar times 3 is 30 times Gibraltar, which is a whole sheet of Gibraltar coins. Not something I've got a load of Gibraltar, but you can swap it if you want to. Next, we've got the TGBCH newsletter. Now I've got a really important thing to say. Can you stick it on me just for a second, Chris, and take a break for a second with your fingers? There's something really important I want to say now. So I had to phone somebody up this morning and say to them, I got some good news for you and I got some bad news for you. The good news for you is you won on the newsletter, one of the newsletter wheels, and you won 150 coins. The bad news is I've checked and you're not subscribed to the newsletter, which means you forfeit the prize. So what it seems is, I think 1 or 2 people may have thought, maybe you've got it wrong a little bit. Maybe there's someone else out there that's done the same thing. I've got an idea that maybe 1 or 2 people have thought, I'll use both vouchers, but I only need to sign up to one newsletter. No, you have to sign up to both newsletters. You have to, if you're going to use the raffle voucher to get on the raffle wheel, you've got to sign up to the raffle newsletter. And if you're going to use the TGBCH voucher to get on the TGBCH newsletter wheel, you must make sure you're joined to the TGBCH newsletter. Both newsletters have to count. So if you're on both wheels, you must be on both newsletters. Otherwise, I'm sending a newsletter out that isn't getting to you, and that's not right. So that person is the first person to forfeit their prize. So it will happen. People are going to forfeit prizes, and it is going to be a shame, but rules is rules. I've got to stick to the rules, otherwise it's not fair on everybody else. And it's not fair on me as a business, because the whole idea of doing this is to get you signed up to a newsletter so I can bombard you and flog you stuff. Got it? Okay, thanks, Chris. So this is the TGBCH newsletter wheel. And it's a multiplication wheel. Gary Waring or Annette Barnfield. Oh, it's going to be close. Gary Waring. Is that what you're doing, Katie? Swapping it for £100 voucher? £100 membership voucher, which anybody can do if they've got a permanent joker from PayHip. Get over onto PayHip now, all of you that are not on there, or not now, when the show's finished, and sign up. Gary Waring has got 10 banknotes. So now we'll find out how many. What's Gary Waring on? He's on there. He's not on there. And he's not on there. Right, so he gets 1 point extra. Gary's a gold YouTube. Whatever it lands on, he gets 1 extra point. Is it going to be an 8? Ooh, oh, that's close. Oh, he's just missed it. 3 plus 1 is 4, and 4 times 10 is 40, so that's 40 banknotes. Get some of them new uncirculated ones out and give you them in consecutive order. Next is the raffle newsletter wheel. And then we've got the Gold Scouts. Dum, dum, dum. And then we've got one more giveaway before we close, so make sure if you haven't shared the stream that you share it. I've written the number down. And it's Lisa Thorpe. Am I on this wheel, Ian? As far as I'm aware, you are. If you signed up to the newsletter and did the order, yes. Watch it on catch up. And if you don't think you're on it, then call me, then let me know. So that's a date run. How many of them? Three. Times 3. Didn't notice my name. Right, so this is all the people that bought a raffle entry. How many entries is it? And this is for the Gold Boy Scouts. There's a lot of names on there. Yeah, it does happen, as RJ says, it does happen that you don't see your name on the wheel sometimes, you know. The one I always refer to is John had like hundreds of entries on one day, and we didn't see his name spin round once. But he was definitely there. And this one is going to Chris Dyer by the look of it. It is. Well done, Mr. Chris. You see, having the extras makes a difference. Most of the people that win the gold coins, it has to be said, and it's actually worth going into and mentioning it, because I know that there are one or two streams out there where they do a lot of chirping and a lot of moaning and stuff like that. Oh, it's the same people winning the coins all the time, all the time, all the time. Well, it's the same people that are paying the most. It's the same people that have got a full Monty, and that makes all the difference. Gold on YouTube, gold on Patreon, and a permanent joker on PayHip makes a phenomenal amount of difference. It would not surprise me for John White, Chris Dyer, or Scott Donaldson, or one or two other people to win the gold regular, because they put so much into it. And so the only way to stop that happening is to get involved. Start punching them out of the way. You need to get in there. Make sure you're on your gold YouTube, gold Patreon, and get your joker on PayHip. And then you start elbowing them out of the way a little bit, instead of leaving them there to just cop the lot. So well done to you, Chris. Well done. What was it you won? Boy Scouts. And have I got a parcel for you? Not yet. So we've got to start a new parcel for you, because because I just sent one to you. Oh yeah, that one that you just got, that's the one that's got your TGBCH coins in it. That's the one that's got that in it. If you've been wondering where they are, which parcel it's in that one that just got delivered. Right then, so that's that. Now we need one more number for one more giveaway. One more number for one more giveaway. Let's see. Okay, are we ready? Boom, 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 boom. Chris, John and Scott give up a lot of prizes to be able to get 1,000 entries on the golds. Fully deserve the wins they get. Yeah, absolutely. They do. They swap. Right. Yes, opened earlier. They look fantastic. Great. Glad you're pleased with them. Okay, so we have one more giveaway to do. And then after the giveaway, you've got two important things to do. Really important before you do anything else. One, go and have a look at that video that I put up this morning about a good deal on the memberships. And two, make sure you've got your YouTube gold, your Patreon gold, and your PayIt joker. That's what you've got to do. Right then, 3, 2, 1, go. And you too, Lorna, not leaving you out as well, because you've done well. You've had about 3 or 4 golds now, I think you've won. I know you've sold a couple back to me, but yeah, I think probably something like that. Oh, concentrate, Ian, concentrate. Right, what did I write down? Lady Robbins, first one in. There we go. Number 100. Full Monty. That's why I wrote down 100. Full Monty. So, I will send that over to you in a minute, Lady Robbins, by email, as I normally do. And don't forget, one last flash of these. These are the ones that are going to go up. Brand new. I like them. Going out shoes. I was going to use them as slippers, but they're just a little bit too big. 45 UK they are. And they're suede loafers with a little tassel on. You'll be able to get them. They'll be listed within a couple of days. You'll be able to get them off of the raffle site. Okay, so Lady Robbins, Full Monty gets £100 voucher. Have a good weekend, everybody. And we will see you on Monday, where we've got lots more stuff to give away. Make sure you go over to the raffle site, make sure you're in order, got a free entry in all of the raffles over there, and maybe even spend a couple of quid too. Okay then, thanks a lot. Thanks to Chris, thanks to Katie, thanks to Lorna, thanks to everybody for joining us. We'll see you on Monday. Bye for now.
Hi, I'm Tom Cruise. You guys ready? So, yes. It was interesting.